They're in the middle of the Trump Truth Social post that threw a wrench into the Canada-US trade talks. The words digital services tax. All right, what is Canada's digital services tax? Well, it became law in 2024, but it goes into force on Monday and is retroactive to 2022. It targets online companies that earn over $20 million in digital services revenue from Canadian users.
It applies only to three types. One is revenue from social media. Second is revenue from online advertising. And then finally, revenue from online marketplace intermediation.
That means it would affect Amazon, but not Prime Video, Google and Meta, but not Netflix. It began as a campaign promise by Justin Trudeau in 2019, the U.S. quickly pushing back.
In fact, President Biden had actually started an appeal under the USMCA, under the CUSMA trade agreement with Canada on this actual issue.
The tax was pitched as a revenue generator, but that was before Canada was mired in a trade war. And Canada isn't the first to try this. There are already similar measures in force in Italy, France, and the UK.
One thing to note is that the UK DST is much narrower than the Canadian DST. It requires the company to be much larger. Nonetheless, the UK government has announced that it's been collecting very significant revenue from companies through its DST.
Even before Trump protested, others worried about the impact, even on Canadian companies. You were saying under the DST, there are some Canadian companies, depending on their online presence, that could actually be affected by this kind of tax dragnet.
Absolutely. And these companies would complain for paying the GST, were subject to all kinds of levies. And now here's another tax.
Well, experts say the biggest online companies could easily absorb the tax. It's estimated to generate $7 billion over 5 years for Ottawa. Eli Glasner, CBC News, Toronto.